Capcom presents an amazing game. Oh boy.
Megaman X7.
This is the greatest game of all time. Best game ever. Okay, so I'm playing Megaman X7. This is gonna be a disaster. Skipping cutscenes because they're in Japanese, by the way. It's a Mega Man game, there's no story. The story is you beat up the robots and win the game.
Ready?
With your guns. So for those of you that aren't familiar with this title, this is infamous for being the worst Mega Man X game made ever. Capcom really outdid themselves with this very bad game. It could have been a good game, but, you know, this is around the time that Capcom stopped caring about Mega Man titles. They gave us X8, which was okay. Really fucking hard, but way better than this. Not very hard to do, though, because, you know, game's bad. Right off the bat, you'll realize I'm not actually playing as X. Get used to that, because you don't get to play as X in this game. Mega Man X game, no X. Get this guy, Axel, instead. He's the biggest chump stick deserving my displeasure to know in video gaming. I don't know, he's really fun to play as, though, because he has a lot of really cool abilities and stuff. Like, he can have this hover jump, which is retarded broken. I can dash twice quickly, and it gives me, like, an invulnerability roll, which is fucking amazing. It's like, I don't know, despite all that, he's just an unlikable character, because his voice is terrible, and I don't know, he's just very boring. I'm not gonna fight him. That lock-on noise is gonna get very annoying through the course of this gameplay. Fuck. So I guess I'll just kind of briefly give a summary of what's going on in this game. I'm playing as the guy Axel, as I said before. I'm part of an organization called Red Alert, which is a kind of a bounty hunting operation, and they're, you know, kind of like the dirty cops. You know, they don't really do things by the book, so that's not going down well with the Maverick Hunters. So we're kind of out to get Axel right now, but I get to play as him first, so I get used to his fucking abilities and stuff.
Phew! Somebody please tell me I'm through with the worst of it.
I wish. Okay, there's nothing to see here, but I can't skip this. I can't skip these. I cannot skip these. Wow. Bad game. Oh, but Zero's in this game, so I guess that's cool.
I can't believe I'm back here again. What the heck has happened? They really made a mess.
So yeah, he has a very deep voice in this game. I'm not really sure why, but that's another design choice. Should have got Lucas Gilbertson to do his voice. Best Zero voice actor, IMO. So yeah, Zero's Zero in this game. A 4-hit combo with my Beam Saber, which is a little bit different compared to all the other X games he was in. Still got the double jump. Oh, here's something. The Saber in this game, by default, reflects shots if you hit them, so... Well, most of them, not all. I think it's just like energy bullets and stuff, like missiles and shit will still get destroyed. So this first stage is kind of like a throwback to the highway stage in the first Mega Man X game, with the enemies and the fucking... That's really about it. The layout too is sort of kind of themed that way. I don't know, I appreciated it for what it was worth. It's like, oh cool, I remember this. But I don't know. The fact that it's in X7 is like, oh, well, okay. Yeah, Zero's kinda, you know, retarded, like he always is in every X game. clear these fuckers out. You know, fight a bunch of enemies that constantly respawn in a small area. That's good game design right there. Let me explore more of the level. I'll just fight this one small area. B-tanks are... they're about the same. They just kind of spawn the fuckers and shoot missiles, I think. Oh, here we go. So here's one of the reasons why people don't really like X7, because they made like the first 3D sort of thing. It's not really free roaming. It's still kind of a platforming and shit, and I can't control the camera, but that's not really too much of a gripe. I don't think the 3D portions were done like that badly. I have other more, you know, harsh complaints, like the voice acting is just god awful, but that's pretty much for the par for Capcom titles. I don't know. I mean, this could have been a good game, but it is just marred by so much awful, bad. You'll see what I mean. A couple of the bosses in particular are just, bad. Here's an old standby. Climb this trash compactor before it closes. I don't know. So yeah, we're coming up on the introduction boss here.
Huh? Wait a second.
Oh,
Are you stupid? You're in danger if you just stand there. Get a move
Bitch, you know who I am.
Are you connected to this incident?
Incident? What are you talking about? Oh, here it comes. So I'll be seeing ya.
Here what comes? What is he talking about? Oh my god.
What's going on?
See, the voice acting is bad. It gets worse. Much worse. Like, really bad. I hope people lost jobs over this. Really do. Yeah, pointless chase scene. I get shot with a thing, which goes through me for some reason.
Okay, I'll tell you everything, but later. Right now, I have to take care of that freak.
See, like, things like that, this big robot jumps down off this big landing. It's... he lands so softly. Why does the screen not shake? Why is there no, like, smoke?
Oh, this has become a real pain.
Why don't their mouths move when they speak?
This is all over.
Everything's just so unpolished and stiff. Okay, we need to get rid of that tail. So this little boss here has a couple of destructible parts. I don't actually think I need to kill, as long as I hit the head. See, it might be beneficial if I just ignore the tail and just, yeah, shoot the main body. Shit! Yeah. Like I said, his little, double dash roll is very useful for avoiding damage because you're invincible through the entire duration. I don't know what that move is, but it makes it really easy to just hit him. My god. Please die. Turn around. There we go. So yeah, that's what Axel can do to things. Well, he has another ability, but I'll go into that when I get an opportunity to. Oh look, cutscene! Oh my god, this is really laggy and desynced and in Japanese, so I'm skipping it. Basically, we get brought in to headquarters, and X is there. And they're like, oh, hi X, why can't I play as you? That would make this game a lot better. And he's like, sorry, I don't want to be associated with this bad game, even though my name's in the title. But yeah, basically Red Alert knows that we have Axel, and they challenge us to a duel with 8 of their robot masters. So, yeah. That is the plot of this game. That is why we are fighting the 8 people. Because it's a duel. That's what Maverick Hunters do nowadays. In their spare time. I don't know why that fucking Ali in the corner there is all bugged out, but that's a problem with the fucking game I'm running. So we got Soldier Stone Kong in the Deep Forest. He's relatively easy. Wind Crowrang in the Air Forces. Snipe Anteater, which is the only character with good voice acting in this game. Stage sucks dick though. Ryborsky, which is... for some reason they decided to put in a forced driving level in this game. Very poorly done. Flame Hyena, who is infamous for having the worst voice ever in anything ever. Vanishing Gungaroo. I don't know what a Gungaroo is. Tornado Tanyan, his stage is really gay. And Splash Warfly, who has another really gay stage. So all these stages are relatively unfun. I don't really know of a single stage I look forward to doing in this. Yeah, no. Can't think of one. So yeah, go here. This is where you can save and load. Blah blah blah. Just doing this to get the fucking talky part out of the way. And for those of you who played, I think it was had in X5. I know they had it in X6, but they had like the Reploids you can rescue and they'll give you shit. They brought that back for X7. And they can die in this too, so you know, and when they do die, you don't get to get another chance at them. They're gone for good. So that's real fun. So yeah, I guess that'll conclude the first part. We'll begin picking these off one by one in the next episode of this, so I will see you then.